Billy Hackworth, BackwoodsPursuit.com. We're going to talk about my basic saddle setup and some of the gear that I take to the woods. All right, here we are. We're going to go over my basic gear setup for saddle hunting for whitetails. All right, bow rope or gun rope, set of Allen wrenches because you never know when stuff's going to come loose. D-ring, that'll come in handy more than you think. Havalon knife for field dressing a deer. Whatever knife you may choose, that's up to you. And always carry a saw and a pair of clippers. Now, the big thing about this is you got to make sure that your state laws allow you to trim limbs, like they allow us to do that in Kentucky. But, you know, it is what it is. Check your state laws also with screw-in steps. These are two Hawk crossbow screw-in steps, or excuse me, screw-in bow hangers. These are built for crossbows, but I find that these are way better when you're saddle hunting than the traditional fold-out Realtree arms, something like that. This is an Eberly stock frame pack. This is very important, right? We got your setup here. This is a Hawk saddle kit, comes with a rope and the platform. Okay, we'll go over that more in detail here later. And I have Skeletor. These are tethered Skeletor climbing sticks. I've made some modifications and we'll go over that here in a minute, but this is just a basic setup if you're a beginning saddle hunter going into climb some trees or go, you know, in some remote property. These are the basic things, you know, not specifically these items, but this will get you started. All right, here we go. We're going to talk about modifications for your tree steps. All right, first one is this. This is an aider, and this is a super easy aider. Okay, this aider will cost you literally $7 to $8 overall. Now it's going to cost you a little more than that to get the equipment or get everything you need as far as, you know, rope and everything like that. But overall, it'll cost you, you know, $7 or $8, maybe $10 total. Okay, this right here is 550 cord. Okay, and this is 550 cord, my little slide knots. This is a Cobra knot that I use to slide it up and down, and this is 1/4 inch fuel line. Okay, you can buy this. It's like 80 cents a foot. I cut 1 foot, 12 inches per step. Okay, and then based off the length of the rope that you need, you take your tree step, whatever size that is, measure the length. These are 20-inch steps, and I times it by 3. Okay, when you times it by 3, that will give you enough rope to play around with it a little bit and stuff like that. Okay, now when you put this together, this is just how I do it. You can do it however you want to. One of the biggest things is I don't put my my ropes through my holes in this step because I want to be able to take this off. So what I do is I take the rope, the loop end, okay, and I put it around the teeth at the bottom. Okay, and you can see my knot that I've tied is in the middle right here, just like that. Okay, now when I put it down, I take my cinch and I push it all the way up. Okay, and that tightens it down. So now you can see I have an aider, right, that gives me an extra 18 inches or so, right, of height. And then it tucks away right here. And as you can see, even with the aiders on there, they will stack just fine, just like that. So no problems there. All right, last modification. Here we go. A lot of people clip on their steps and they have rope here tied on the top. I'm gonna tell you that's a very bad mistake. Okay, if you look down here on my right hand side, I've got a D-ring. Okay, and when we go to climb the tree here in a minute, I'm gonna show you why that's important. But if you take a zip tie and put it right there on the top, it slides up and down, right? It's very inexpensive, but the rigidity of the zip tie makes it easier to handle when you're putting it on your hips and clipping it on this D-ring. Rope will flop around and it gets hung up on things, and you know it'll get wrapped around something and you'll get frustrated. But this, just pull it out of the way and it's completely out of the way. Okay. Now we're going to go to the tree and show you how to climb with it. All right, here we go. We got my 4 sticks of backpack on, as you can see where the D-rings or not the D-rings, excuse me, the zip ties, and why that's critical. You notice that one of these does not have one, and this is always the step that's on the bottom. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to walk over to the tree and we're going to show you from start to finish, putting the first step on all the way to getting into the platform. All right, we're going to put the first step on. This is your AmSteel cord. As you notice, our modifications do not get in the way. And this is our first stick on the tree, so we're going to place it on there. Reach around. All right. And this has the X locking system a couple times around there. Right? And then we're just going to seat that. A lot of people have this rope around the tree and they throw it up as they go. It's not how I prefer how to do it. I'm going to show you how I prefer how to do it. I prefer to go ahead and put the rope through this like you would when you're all the way up in your platform and you're ready to hunt. This is how you would do it, and I'll show you why here in just a second when we climb the tree. But this is why I do it this way. Okay, and then I hook in right here. Right, now I'm ready to start climbing, and I'll show you why this is important in just a second. All right, here we go. Here is why I like this being this way. So you're going to put the step in, and I'm in complete control of my hands the entire time. See this? And then all I have to do when I go up, right, is cinch my cord, and I can sit back on it. Just like this, okay? Now I'm kind of off to the side so everybody can see everything I'm doing here. Right here, clip in, pull it out, just like this. Cord. All right, and what I like to do is I like to put it about knee height, go around the tree, right? And then you got your cross system right here. All right, bring it up to where it's tight. Okay, 1, 2, 3, wrap it around a couple times, tuck it in the back, cinch it down, okay? When you stand up, loosen this just a little, all right? And then you stand up, and I always got control of my hands, right? I've always got control. How much tension that I need to use, cinch that up, lean back in my saddle, reach back. That's why the zip ties are so important. Untie it. Right? One thing about saddle systems is there's ropes everywhere. So get on your top step. Some people have better methods, and that's okay. This is just mine. I find it to be easy myself. So, about right there. Around the tree, tighten it down. X method, round it twice to the back, cinch it down. All right, give yourself a little bit of room. Grab the cords. I like being able to use both hands. Right? All the way up. Keep going. This is going to be the last step before I get my platform out. Right? Lean back in the saddle. Last stick. Untie everything. You can lean in, sit just like this. Go around your X. Right. All right, make sure we cinch this down. Now, before we go up, I'm gonna reach back here and I'm gonna grab my platform. That's why I love this pack. Now, this has the traditional cam buckle system, which I don't necessarily like, but we're gonna use it anyway. We're going to do some Amsteel stuff on it here soon and put a new tightening system on it. All right, go around your platform. Always pick your platform up when you go to tighten it. All right, gonna cinch this down. With the platform's got to be up. Platform has to be up, guys, or it's not going to tighten down the right way. Okay. Something I like to do as well, I like to make sure that my platform is pretty close to even with my top step. That way I have more room to go around the tree, and I'll show you that in just a second. All right, next step. All right, I'm going up. Going up, I'm always connected to the tree. Right, I'm always safe. So if I fall at any point in time, right, get my step dug in. Now, the height of this, right, is up to you. Backpack comes off. All right, and I'm gonna take one of these on the right hand side, screw it in right there a little bit lower, and I'm gonna take one of these and we'll put it about right here. Okay, I'm gonna put it about right in here somewhere so I can hang my bow up there, because I am right-handed. Obviously I hold my bow with my left hand, so it's on this side of the tree, so the majority of everything that you can see right here I can shoot. If I need to use the step to get around the tree more, I can go that way, right, and so on and so forth. All right, so you can see, set up, right, bow is right here, so I can get to it really easy. Okay, and if I need to step over, right, to get around the tree even more on that side, even though you can without the steps, I have the step right there so I can use it. The bow right here, easy to get to. Backpack right there, arrows, right, so I can reach in, grab what I need. I can still shoot all of this all the way over to about right there, and even honestly, this is just how I do it. You can move your arrows out of the way if you know, or flip them upside down, or put them somewhere else if you want to. This is just how I do it, so I can actually get to, you know, we miss sometimes, so just in case. All right, bow's right there, set up just like this. You can see all the way around, right? Pretty good little setup, I think, in my opinion. So, all right, now we are going to go down the tree, show you putting everything up. Here we go. Like I said, this is here. We're going down. Tree's gonna get bigger. All right, I'm always in control right here. Okay, always in control. All right, step, step, down to the second one. All right, I'm gonna roll my rope down, keep my tension on it. All right, step down. All right, so here we are right here at the case, or at the case, I'm sorry, the platform. We're at the platform, right? Cam buckle loose, take your strap off. All right, super simple stuff here. Okay, platform is out, platform is down, wrap it up. Okay, all right, pack's off. Right here, could take, put it down. All right, it's right back in there where it's not going to cause any problems. It's out of the way, no big deal. Tuck your straps in, make sure nothing's hanging out. It's all good. Okay, it's in there. Pack back on. Buckle back up. All good. Right now we're going to take our first step off. Okay, one, take this off. Notice that I have got no hands on anything right here. Okay, No hands on nothing. This gives you complete. This is why I like doing it this way, because it's not going to roll down on me if I have bow straps on both sides. This is just my preferred method. You do it how you want. Wrap it back up. And I always do this on the way down, so when I get down, I don't have to do anything. Flip it right back in. See how easy that went in there? All right, we're going down to the next step. All right, still tight. Right, down on the next step. Okay, tighten that back up, lean out, hands free. Okay, wrap it back up. Okay, out here to the side, hands free. All right, then we lock our stuff in place, take our zip tie, right back in there. All right, heading down. All right, I'm completely in control of how far I go. Stay in control. All right. Wrapping it all the way back up. Zip tie. Clip it in. All right, all the way back down until we're safely back on the ground. And we're done.